10 champions start the journey one final time. The IROC Champions Class. It's really the IROC Series now, the International Race of Champions. Here it is, the Daytona 100. We're starting these 5 races all over again for your 10 champions. On the pole is the 2001 champion, Anthony Wendler, and to his outside, so the 2005 champion, Michael Canto. Your 1997 champion, Ethan Wicken. And then Christian Merrick Jr., your 2002 champion. Isaac Nichols, your 1996 champion. Jose Fernandez, your 2004 champion. Kyle Perry, your 2000 champion. Jake Richardson, your 2003 champion. Eli Bright, your 1999 champion. Marcus Sachi, your 1998 champion. Round out the 10-car field. 10 laps of Daytona. It should be a wild race. These champions, they want that free reserve for every series. And we're about to find out who gets it after 5 races. We're starting here at Daytona as the great flag is in the air. We're racing at the World Center of Racing. Anthony Wendler got such a huge jump, he was able to clear the field. He holds the lead into 3 and 4. Here comes Isaac Nichols to the bottom lane, that number 4 car. As they come off of turn number 4, Anthony Wendler trying to lead the first lap. That's 5 bonus points from winning the lap. And he's going to do it. Anthony Wendler leads the first lap of Daytona. Eli Bright's coming in that number 6 car. Ethan Wicken coming behind him in that silver number 5. Bright with a big push. Can he get underneath? Yes, he can. Battle for the race. Eli Bright with a big push from Ethan Wicken will get underneath Anthony Wendler and by him off of turn number 2. Eli stays low. Now he's going to move up to the top. Here comes Ethan Wicken now trying to get to the bottom. He's going to get a band to the middle lane because here comes Marcus Sachi in the 12 car. 3 wide for the race lead. Sachi down to the bottom in that number 12 car. With a big push from Jose Fernandez in that 48. Off of turn number 4. Who leads this lap? It's going to be a battle between Sachi and Fernandez at the stripe. Sachi will lead at the stripe by half a car length. Jose Fernandez now gets a band to the middle lane. Now to the bottom is Christian Merrick Jr. Merrick, though, couldn't hold it down there. Fernandez gets away. He's clear. Can he clear? Sachi is the question. Down the backstretch there. 3 wide. Fernandez moves up. He has cleared the pack. Christian Merrick Jr. trying to get a big enough run to get underneath that 48 car. Ooh, Sachi with a bold move. From top to bottom. He was clear. He made the move. And now he's going right back for the race lead. He just lost it to Jose Fernandez. And he's going to gain it right back from him. Off turn number 4. Sachi clears. And once again, he's out front here at Daytona. Fernandez will get clear. Chasing Sachi around. Off into 1 and 2. The front 2 are clear. Then behind them they are 3 by 3 by 3. Wow, these front 2 really pulled away because of how they're battling back there. They're getting close. Fernandez peeks low on Sachi for the race lead. Down the backstretch. Look at Wicken on the top lane. He's going to get clear here. Yeah, that top lane's going to get really big pushes off of turn number 2. And Wicken has gotten with that 48. And he's going to push Fernandez past Sachi to the race lead. But don't count out that number 8 coming behind them. That is Jake Richardson. Jose Fernandez leads at the stripe. Wicken to the bottom lane. Sachi trying to keep that top lane working. See, the top has more help. As of now, Fernandez does get clear. He pulls down with Wicken. But Wicken has no help. Sachi's trying to make a move on the top lane. Look at that move by that number 12 car. Has a big push coming from behind him. Wow, Sachi might get clear right here. It's going to be close. Can he pull down from Wicken? Yes, he can. Wow, that 48 and 12 are dominant cars. They are very strong cars. And a big push from Jake Richardson to Marcus Sachi. Gets Sachi to second. Can he get past Fernandez? Looks to the bottom lane. Nothing there. And no help down there. Wicken's going to try to do what Sachi did to him and abandon him down the bottom lane. But Sachi has to run through the corner. Can he clear Jose Fernandez? And here comes another 8 car. That is Kyle Perry. Sachi clears. He pulls up. This is some bold racing at the front of the field. Marcus Sachi trying to lead the field around Daytona. But that's Kyle Perry coming in that number 8 behind him. Anthony Wendler, your pole sitter, is coming back up to the front. Isaac Nichols stuck in the middle. That's Eli Bright coming to the bottom lane, that cream number 6 car. Sachi leads yet another lap here at Daytona. 4 laps of racing to go. And now Fernandez has no help. He's starting to fall back on the top. Wicken is falling back through the middle. Eli Bright's coming for 3rd. Couldn't get it, but he gets to 4th. Front 4 have cleared and pulled away. Then behind them, Jake Richardson's trying to run down the front 4. Off turn number 2, down the backstretch. Here comes Wendler with Eli Bright. Big push from Eli to Wendler. Now Eli leaves that number 3 car. They're going to go 3 wide for a second behind your race leader, Marcus Sachi. Eli Bright in that 6 all the way to the bottom. Abandons Wendler in that 3. And Kyle Perry in the 8 all the way up top. Now here comes Ethan Wicken right back. Trying to take 2nd back as they come to the stripe. 3 to go. Wicken's just going for 2nd. Eli keeps at the stripe. But here comes Wicken. And don't count out Jake Richardson, that green number 8 coming to the bottom lane. He's 3rd on the bottom lane. Isaac gets forced to the middle. Kyle Perry all the way up top. Fernandez at the back of the pack. Marcus Sachi has dominated this race. Can he hold on over Ethan Wicken? Wicken has no drafting up down low. Can Eli get a big enough push from Anthony Wendler to get cleared? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Meanwhile, Jake Richardson trying to get to that number 5 of Wicken. Well, Wicken's clear. It's going to be man on man. Sachi and Wicken coming to 2 to go right here. Eli's trying to jump down to the bottom lane. Couldn't get it done. Ooh, tight there. He does get in front of Richardson. With now 2 laps of racing to go at Daytona. Eli has to make the move. He knows he's not going to win from 3rd. He comes to the bottom lane. Sachi's dominated this race, but can he hold on for 1.5 more laps? Christian Merrick Jr., we haven't talked about him all race. He's coming up to the front, trying to get underneath Wicken. Here comes Bright for the race lead down the backstretch. Sachi has dominated this race. Can he hold on over Eli Bright? Or does Bright have too big of a run? Eli trying to clear Sachi into 3 and 4. Ethan Wicken back to the bottom lane. The 6 of Michael Canto's coming up to the front. It's going to be a big battle. Bright to the race lead. Wicken to the bottom lane. At the stripe. 1 lap to go at Daytona. Bright and Wicken are side by side for the race lead. Michael Canto with a big push from Jose Fernandez come to the bottom lane. Yeah, watch Canto and Fernandez here if they get a big enough run. They are hooked together. Ethan Wicken trying to lead this field around Daytona. Canto gets abandoned by Fernandez. But does he make a move to the middle? Someone has to make a move and it has to happen quick. Fernandez has a big push. But can he pass Ethan Wicken off of turn number 4? It's going to have to happen right off of turn number 4. It doesn't look like he's close enough to make the move. Off of turn 4. Ethan Wicken trying to fend off Jose Fernandez to the stripe. They come, and it will be Ethan Wicken, I believe. At the stripe, Wicken does win at Daytona by 0.02 of a second. Our first race of the champions, and it comes down to a photo finish right there. Wicken gets it by about half a car length. Fernandez made a move at the end. It just did not work for him. As we look at the finishing results, Ethan Wicken wins the race by 0.02 of a second over Jose Fernandez, who ends up 2nd. Kyle Perry ends up 3rd. Isaac Nichols 4th, and Jake Richardson 5th. Eli Bright 6th. Anthony Wendler 7th. Marcus Sachi, who dominated this race, falls to 8th on the last lap. Michael Canto 9th, and Christian Merrick Jr. rounds out the top 10. So my oh my. Ethan Wicken gets it done at Daytona in a wild, wild finish. He has the points lead. As we look at the points standings, Ethan Wicken has it, of course. Jose Fernandez is 5 back in 2nd. Kyle Perry is 3rd. Isaac Nichols is 4th. Jake Richardson 5th. Eli Bright in 6th. Marcus Sachi 7th. Anthony Wendler in 8th. 9th, Michael Canto. 10th, Christian Merrick Jr. As you can see, Sachi led the most laps, 5. He led half of the race. Wendler led a lap. Eli Bright led a lap. Wicken led a lap. Fernandez led 2 laps. So, wow, what a first race, the Daytona 100. The next race, it's been the wildest of all the others, the Michigan 100 at Michigan. It was wild throughout all of the seasons. It shouldn't be any different here. Congratulations to Ethan Wicken on the win. See you guys for the Michigan 100.